Hello, beautiful souls, and happy 1111 portal. If you are listening to this when I first put it out, I am channeling this session on the 1111 portal. So the energy will be infused in this activation. Whenever you listen to it, you will receive this energy. And you can listen to it as many times as you need, not just today, but whenever it feels aligned. So this is going to be an energy activation and a guided meditation, a guided energy healing session where we are calling upon the frequencies of this powerful shifting 1111 portal. There's a lot that wants to come through. I see this being, I'm just going to use the word shifting again, a very transformative process and session for all who would like that and all who are open. So with that being said, I am an energy channel, and I always like to ask for your consent before receiving this activation. The frequencies that are channeled into this activation are pure light frequencies, and you will receive whatever you most need and desire, whatever's in most alignment and you're ready for as you go through this activation. So if you are open, receptive, and would like to receive this energy activation in the session today, please just say yes within your mind's eye. And I'm going to take a moment now to connect energetically. This 1111 portal is all about alignment. And I got the visual when I was tapping in of this line of representing alignment, but there was, it wasn't broken in any area, but it was like, it wasn't a straight line. It was meant to be a straight line, but it was being distorted in one area and then another area and then another area. And so the message that I received is, through this session today and through this portal, we are clearing out those distortion energies and bringing everything within yourself back into alignment. Alignment with your highest timeline, with your vision. But really at the core of it, this is an alignment of you with you. This is an alignment of truly knowing thyself on levels that we haven't in many, many lifetimes. And from that natural state of alignment with self, then we let go of the struggle and we let go of the conflict and all of these unideal manifestations. And we allow the flourishing and the manifestation of this alignment in our reality, in ourselves. So like with our thought patterns, with our feeling, through levels of self-love and self-expression, and then also in our realities with abundance and love and joy and adventure and fulfillment and whatever that means for you. So with that all being said, I will now connect energetically. And as I connect energetically, I invite you to do one of two things, whatever feels best for you. If you have any intentions for yourself at this time, I invite you to set those as if you're making a choice and you're choosing them. And through your choice, you are tapping into your power, right? So you're saying, I choose this. These are my intentions and I choose this. Or if that doesn't feel aligned for you at this time, then just come into stillness and allow yourself to be, relax, and receive. I take about a minute to connect, and so I'll let you know once we're connected, and then we'll go through the rest of the session today. We are now energetically connected and the channeling has begun. And as I said, this is a journey of knowing thyself. So to begin this session, I invite you into a space of nothingness. You can feel as though you are floating in a void, but this void is the unconditionally loving embrace of all that is, of the truth. And in this space, just for this time being, let go of it all. Let go of all that was, all that you intend and hope will be. Letting go of all of those stories, letting go of your identity, letting go of your name, letting go of every aspect of you that in this human experience we use to define ourselves. Sinking, melting into the energy of nothingness. And when your mind wants to hold on or attach to something, just let that pass. And continue to bring yourself back into this space. Nothing to think about, nothing to do. Just pure being. If any fears or worries come up, know that is the ego, and that's okay. You are safe. Continuing to relax into this void. And from this space, we invite forth your inner child. That this is not the inner child that we associate with this lifetime. This is not the inner child work that we're used to doing. This is calling upon that inner crystalline child that is the child of Source, Spirit. This is that pure, innocent self that was born of Divine Mother and Father. So we invite that true inner child forth, and we get to know them. So just feel into that energy. This is the core of your being. Pure innocence. The awareness that has experienced everything in all of your incarnations. This is you. Now, from this space of purity, in your mind's eye, or maybe you just feel it within your emotions or your body, but you begin to see or experience then all of those layers. I'm getting the word cloaks. So cloaks, layers that have been adopted by this innocent, pure self, that have been covered up. These are all the identities that you've had in all your lifetimes, not just this one, all the stories, the karmas, the experiences. So you're seeing that beautiful, pure self now being covered up by all these layers. And we are not saying that this is bad or negative. Many of those layers are joyful and positive. Many are not. You have experienced much duality within, without, and that has been part of the human experiences galactically as well. But in this session today, we are going to be peeling off those layers, getting back to the core of who you are, so that you can flow forth and not have to carry anything that you do not want to with you. So you are now being taken to a healing sanctuary in ancient Lemuria. And there is a shaman, a healer, and the presence and spirit of Mary Magdalene is coming through for this part of the session as well. And so you're laying down upon the earth and feeling the pureness of those frequencies of Mother Earth before harm and distortion. I'm also seeing you surrounded by guides and ancestors. You are being very held in this process right now. And these beings are assisting you in bringing up the veils and the shadows. Those parts of you that you have suppressed over time that are ready to flourish and thrive. giving them space to be expressed. Calling to the surface the distorted energies that may have had a strong influence in your field, in your experiences, calling those forth so that all can be brought back into balance. And calling forth now all misunderstandings, all that energy where you have not been seen, truly seen for who you innocently, purely, authentically are, bringing all that up, or maybe even shunned and shamed and rejected for who you naturally are. All of the times that you misunderstood yourself, that those stories told you you were a certain way, that the ego told you you were someone that you're not. Just allowing those to come up to the surface without overthinking it, just allowing it, knowing that this process is occurring. That truest version of you wants to express, wants to just be and live and experience. And because of distortions and karmas and all of those veils, we have not been able to do that here on earth. But there's a yearning of the soul to experience that. And so these helpers continue to help you bring these up to the surface and clear them and heal them. All of that fear, the illusions of separation, through unconditional love being transmuted. I'm seeing deep, deep roots of this fear programming. And that love, pure source love, penetrating those roots, going all the way down to the core, to the source point, which is very deep, dissolving them. In all of your incarnations and all of your journey throughout your ancestry. And the Pleiadians are surrounding you now. Providing their galactic technology, assisting in this process, and they love you so unconditionally. And they're so grateful that you are here doing this. You are being honored. You are being respected. There is reverence for you. And we shift now from this healing sanctuary in Lemuria. And you are being taken now back into that void and placed upon a galactic healing table. And you are being surrounded by a bubble of high vibrational energy, which is very safely and through grace, raising your frequency and your vibration. So that you may now open to even deeper levels of this clearing, this transformation that will be provided by the Arcturians. And these Arcturians are surrounding you, and they are going to assist you in further transmuting all fear into love, as well as dissolving energetic blocks, removing implants, closing any portals in your energy field. And this goes beyond the linear mind. Know that you are safe and you are held and you are loved. And this is all through grace and high vibrational light, and there's nothing to fear. And as the Arcturians are assisting you in this healing through their divine light technology, you are asked now to tune into your body, because your body not only stores wisdom, but it also stores energy and patterns that you have grown accustomed to, but are keeping you possibly in stagnation, repeating cycles that are undesired, holding you back from fully ascending. We're not saying this with any shame, we're saying this with love, because you and your body deserve to be free from these. And so we talk to the body now, starting at the feet. And this is beyond the linear mind. You might get insights through your consciousness, but much will come from feeling, sensation. Maybe you don't experience anything at all, but it's still occurring. So we start at your feet. And the Arcturians are assisting any energies, patterns, cycles being stored here that are of distorted energy are being healed, transmuted. And at the same time, you open up to any wisdom that this part of the body wants to share with you, consciously or energetically. And we're moving up the legs and doing the same. Any and all distorted energy is being healed and cleared, separating any wisdom or lessons, allowing you to integrate those, open and receptive to receiving those through grace, and releasing any distortion, any dis-ease, any imbalance. Opening up to the wisdom the body has to share with you. Moving up now through your hips and your torso. As it moves up through your 7 main chakras, all the energy throughout your meridians, all the energy centers in your body being illuminated, cleared, healed, cleansed as you receive the wisdom. Happens throughout your arms and your fingers, your chest, and your shoulders. Clearing, cleansing, healing, releasing, receiving wisdom. Up through your neck and your face to the top of your head. Clearing, healing, dissolving, releasing, receiving wisdom. Now every aspect of your physical being is experiencing this, and I invite you to surrender, allow, and tune in to your breath. Allowing for deep, cleansing breaths in, long, slow exhales out. And as this continues to happen in your physical vessel, we move now into the mental body, into your mind, your belief system, and we're doing the same. What do you feel has either been a cycle you can't get out of? What feels like it's a block, a sabotaging energy, a mental pattern? Just bring those up to the surface now. And we're also inviting anything that is unconscious to be brought up to the surface that in any way might be distorting your vision, your perception, stopping you, blocking you. Inviting all that up. And now I invite you just through a free flow of thoughts. What are those beliefs that you're still holding on to? Let them all come up. As you do, they are lovingly being transmuted. And so these might be, I really don't think I'm lovable. No matter how hard I try to believe that, I just can't. Or I feel that there's something just wrong with me innately. I'm wrong, I'm bad. Those are just some examples, but I will be silent and give you space to allow those to come up to the surface in this safe space so they may be transmuted. You are doing so well. Let's take a deep breath in and a long sigh out. The Arcturians are clearing the distortions. They're clearing the limited programming. They're healing your DNA. They're clearing the illusions, energetic corruption. Dissolving the karma through grace. And as they are doing that, I am energetically working on your sacral chakra. For the final thing in this session today is a release of the struggle, a release of the trying and the pushing, letting all of that energetic state go so that you're no longer on a timeline where you are trying so hard. But rather now we are opening to the flow, opening to the potential of that timeline, of that energetic state where heaven on earth manifests within and without. For it was all of the distorted energy that was the source of the illusion. What we were striving for always existed. It's our natural state. But when we're in that distorted energy, and when it's all we've known for not just this lifetime, but many, many lifetimes, then we're under the illusion that we have to fight and battle and push and strive. But these higher beings, your higher self, the Creator is telling you there's another way. There's another way through this. And so just breathe into your lower abdomen, activating that sacral chakra, opening it up for freedom, for flow, allowing yourself to be the expression of that crystalline child that we brought forth at the beginning of the session. And holding space for that part of you that is terrified of giving up the struggle. Because we have been ingrained through humanity, through society, that we have to struggle, we have to fight. But in the new earth, that's not a part of it. And so you are brave and you are courageous as you open up to this new potential for yourself. First, as we start within you, and for all of humanity. And now your heart chakra opens. And between your heart and your sacral, it forms a portal. The 1111 portal has now been unlocked by you. And through ease, allowance, and an openness to possibilities, realities not yet experienced, just an openness to them. If you're ready to go through this portal, just allow yourself, whatever way in your mind's eye you wish to go through it. Go through it now. and you re-emerge on the other side. But the portal is still open and you look through it. And you see what you left behind. You see the energies of the old paradigm on the other end of that portal. You see those old identities, those old stories, the struggle. All that was brought up in the session is on the other end of that portal. And as you went through it, you have entered a new energetic state. You have not left anything behind that you did not want to take with you. Everything you wanted to take with you, you have taken with you. And maybe you keep it, and maybe there comes a time where you let that go too, but none of that matters right now. What you want to take with you, you've taken it with you. And now, then this is completely your choice. If you would like that portal to close in your mind's eye, or you can speak out loud, say, I close it now, but you don't have to if you're not ready. But if you are ready to close the door energetically to what was and fully embody where you are now, close that portal. And let's take a deep breath in. Exhale out. If you chose to do so, it is done. And now I invite you to begin to come back to the space where you are in your physical, as we are grounding in everything that we did during this activation today. Integrating it within your physical being, within your physical reality, within your mind, your energy. Allowing the earth codes from the crystalline grid of Mother Earth to move up through you, further grounding your energy in, as you allow yourself to feel a sense of safety and security in this new. Grounding in more, rooting your energy in, rooting in the energetic choices, decisions that you made in the session today. And I am now disconnecting from this energy activation, so be it. And so it is. Let's take a moment to give thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all who have assisted and helped us in this session today. I want to thank you for being here and going through this. I am sending you so much love and light. I offer extensive healings and tools below if you need more assistance in whatever ways. And I will talk with you next time. So much love.